Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks a bunch for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Guys, we're going to revisit a beer I did 10 years ago. And this is a very popular beer, and it's available just about any craft beer store or someplace that carries craft beer. I mean, this beer is Delirium Tremens. It is a world-renowned Belgian pale strong ale, and it's super tasty, guys. They've been brewing this beer a long time, and they've pretty much got it figured out. It is a tasty beer. Last time I did it 10 years ago, it was in the white ceramic looking bottles with the blue foil and blue label on the white bottle. It was like a speckled bottle if I remember correctly, and now they're putting them into cans, and this one's in it's a big can. It's probably bigger than a 16 ounce, especially being from across the pond. That's 1.9, so 16 and 9, 25 fluid ounces, if my math skills are still around. Anybody that likes Belgian style pale ale, strong ales, usually find this one of the top 5 in the book, at least top 10 anyway. Like I said, this beer comes from my beer brother Dennis, and he dropped some beers off to me that he picked up in Florida, but these beers are available just about everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if I went over and they had this exact beer over at the beer store here in town. So it's available a lot of places. Like I said, I was able to get my hands on it 10 years ago, so I would only think the distribution has increased since then. So especially if you're into these styles of beer, guys. So a Belgian beer, it actually comes from Belgium. This is an 8.5%er. The 2021 edition on this one, it has an L1201. Now guys, I didn't go jump through hoops trying to figure out what that code meant. So a lot of you may know what that means or have a way to figure that out. I didn't waste the time on this, so I mean, I didn't purchase it. It was given to me, so it is what it is there. So if I can't figure something out when I'm trying to make that purchase, I usually won't purchase it. So anyway, the pictures here and what I remember too look pretty similar. It's a nice golden ale. So let's find out. Without going any further flapping of the gums, if I remember, it was pretty carbonated the last time, but this one doesn't seem to be showing that characteristic. It's a nice looking golden ale. Now this one's not as carbonated as the one I had. It was in a bottle, so I don't know if that had any difference or if anything's changed in the 10 years since I had it last. The first time I bought one, it was a very bad experience. I had a bad bottle. So went and bought another one and liked it, and now we have another one 10 years later. Guys, this is perfectly clear. That is an absolutely clear beer. About a finger of head on that pour. A very nice looking Belgian pale ale. Nice color. But again, this is an 8.5%er, guys, so drink responsibly. New Year's Eve's almost upon us, and they're gonna have a full force out there looking for people driving impaired. You don't have to be drunk now. You can be impaired and still be charged. So let's not worry about that. Do the right thing. Let's dive in. Cheers. Cheers, Danny. I didn't even go to the nose. I just went straight to the lips, didn't I? I realized that once I had it in my mouth. I'm going, I've been flapping them so long I forgot what I was supposed to do there, huh? Nice aroma, guys. I mean, there's kind of fruitiness in there. Some spices. I mean, that's super pleasant. It's not like a lager. It looks like a lager, but it's not a lager. I mean, it doesn't have that, to me, that grassy graininess. It's got that nice Belgian yeast going on. Not super funky or like a farmhouse or a saison, but very pleasant. Very, very, very pleasant. I mean, I probably appreciate this style of beer more now than I did 10 years ago, 11 years ago, when I first started reviewing beers, because I had not had a whole lot of this style at that time. So it's a very impressive style. Of course, it's not a super hoppy beer. So I mean, if you're a hophead and you don't want nothing else in your life, this is not going to impress you. But if you appreciate this style of beer and the Belgians and how long these people have been doing it, and they've been doing it very well a long time too. So it's definitely worth picking up, especially if you're into Belgian ales. That's where I'm going to leave this when I do the swirly swirl and pour it in there last little bit. The back end. I didn't get any chunkiness or flakes or any kind of junk in the trunk or anything from the last two. So the first one that I did definitely has something going on there. But anyway, very tasty beer. We're going to sip on it, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got a little left here. Very nice slicing, guys. I mean, this is a very high quality beer. It is. For as long as they've been making it and making it as well as they have been making it, it is an awesome beer. 8.5%, very well made. Not a lot of alcohol in the taste. Super smooth. All the fruitiness and the spicy esters. A very enjoyable beer, guys. I mean, this is a very popular beer, and if you've been drinking craft beer for a while, more than likely you've probably had this by now. And it lives up to its name and its standards, so very enjoyable. Don't you? Very, very well done beer to me, guys. And I'm going to go against the grain on this because I think it's a tasty beer. Maybe, I don't think it's a 10 beer to me, but there's probably a lot of people out there that would disagree with that, and I wouldn't argue with that. I mean, it definitely is a very tasty, well-made beer. To me, with it being dated with their coating there, I'm gonna have to go with the A- guys on this. I'm gonna give it a 92 on this one. If it had a more readable date on it, I may even come up to the solid A, but when they do these codes and stuff, I'm not a big fan of that. So it's just like a best before or best by or any of those whatever kind of dates other than an actual canned or bottled on date. It sticks with me. It still does after all these years. They could give you that information, and they choose not to without having to decipher it somehow by going to the website or Googling it or something to try to figure out what that code means. So it shouldn't be that way. You should be able to pick it up and look at it and know immediately without having to know any special James Bond code. Anyway, with that being said, guys, that's where I'm going to put it. 92 from me. Beer Advocate says 93. Pretty close there. If I could read the date, I'd give it a little bit better grade, guys, but I'm not into the codes. But it is a tasty beer. It's well-made beer. It's worth picking up and giving it a try anyway. Untapped says 3.91, so that's in their upper, not quite in their upper B plus, but yeah, it's in their B plus range as far as I'm concerned. So I'm giving it a better grade than they are. So I'm in between what Untapped's saying and what Beer Advocate is saying. So decent beer. It is. It's worth trying. So pick it up, give it a try if you haven't, and if you have, if you've had a big 25-ounce can, whatever it is here, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.